East African Breweries is reviewing its Senator keg business with a view of shutting it down after it became unprofitable for the brewer. Now, this comes after the government introduced 50% excise duty on keg that saw its sales drop by over 70%. Now, the brewer last week announced a 4% growth in sales, and it is looking for innovative ways to drive revenues into double-digit growth. KTN's Michael Karanja sat down with EABL CEO Charles Ireland and brings us this report.
Senator keg was first introduced into the market in 2004 with one intended purpose, giving consumers an alternative to illicit alcohol. Since then, it has gone on to be East African Breweries' bestseller by volume, even outstripping sales of its flagship product, Tusker. But all that changed in 2013 when the government introduced 50% excise duty on Senator with a view of netting 6.2 billion shillings annually. But that has since gone pear-shaped for both the government and the brewer.
The reality of the consequence of that excise tax implementation is that volumes collapsed. Immediately after excise tax went on to Senator, volumes were down by over 90%. 12,000 dedicated outlets selling pretty much only Senator. 4,000 of them are closed, still closed today.
The challenge for EABL stems from the price-sensitive nature of the product. When the excise duty became effective, Senator prices shot up, which led to a drastic drop in sales. And now EABL CEOs are, if the business keeps bleeding money, it could be shut down.
That kind of leads us to have to think hard about, whether to continue in that sector, because consumers don't want it at that price. The retailers are going out of business because they don't have a customer base to service. The distributors are under financial strain, and it's not making any sense for us. Now, to be fair, it's not making any sense for the government either, because they wanted 6.2 billion. They haven't got anything like that.
In February, EABL stopped daily brewing at its Ruaraka plant due to the downturn in Senator sales. And now the brewer is faced with another huge challenge of how to dispose close to 13,000 tons of sorghum at source from its farmers. EABL has contracts with close to 20,000 sorghum farmers, which it says it might have to cancel if the business line does not recover.
We just don't need the sorghum anymore because we're not selling the Senator.
EABL has been lobbying the government to reverse its decision on the excise duty on Senator with little success, and its decision to review the business is seen as a measure of last resort. Michael Karanja, KTN Business.